And do you remember your first class of yoga?
Yeah. Started going to the yoga class, just like my main focus at the beginning was I need to get flexible and I need to get stronger.
So how did you hear about it? And
I heard about it obviously from my rock climbing gym. New teacher was coming, and I helped actually establish classes and everything like that. So I was the one that helped really get in the program there too. But then I got the program there, and then it was going for 2 months, and I didn't do it until 2 months later. And first class was obviously like I knew what down dog was, I knew what like up dog was, but nothing like extensive of that. So like my child pose was a back twist. It was just like funny stuff like that. Of course, like adjustments left and right, which like I remember myself. I was like at that time in my life, it was more. I was more headstrong for sure, and I was kind of like, okay, whatever. Like just put me in the pose, and I'll find my place. The correct pose is like, oh my god, my whole body's locked up when I did the proper down dog.
I see. So finding the positions was difficult for you at first.
Yeah, for sure, because I was such an unflexible like rock climber at that point.
So how did that make you feel while you were in class?
It made me more like, what the heck? Like, I see all these like other yogis in there that practice it and having like their smooth transitions and stuff like that. And of course I respect that. They've been doing it for longer than me because I've been like pro for about like 10 minutes, don't get me wrong. So it was about like 2-3 years ago that I shifted, and like Connie was someone I was getting really close with, and she was obviously very deep in her yoga practice with every single aspect of it. And she was someone I got really close with, and this was around the time I wanted to consider Ninja Warrior. And there was something missing that I noticed from my training, and I feel like it was probably the mind side of it, for sure. The other side that I didn't take from yoga yet. She really broke me down in a good way to open that up, because it was starting to get in my practice that I was starting to get really aggravated for about like 2 months that there was no flexible gains. Like this is why I started yoga, to open up my body, and like it was always a slow progression. And she's like, you really need to just get into the mind of it. Like you need to sink in a little bit more. Like don't come into this class thinking I need to get the center split, like, or I need to get this and stuff like that. Like come in with a different route. Be open. Like, I don't know where else to go with that. Like, I feel like that's a very good conclusion on a lot of what's happened in my yoga practice. Is as I get a little teary-eyed. Is to be completely open to something new. We all have shitty days. And it's hard to come back from a shitty day to going back into what you need to get done for the day. And you know, like there's meditation's a part of yoga, this and that. Like some people like they take yoga as like sitting down, crossing their legs, sitting in lotus and just closing their eyes. That's their yoga. Some other people might take yoga like I want to sit in a down dog or I want to flow. Everybody's a different human. They might find a different way how to relax this. People can do what they want. It's at the end of the day, do you want it? Do you want this change? Do you want to make this happen? Do you want to better yourself in what your eyes is a better person and a better human?